Well, we started this experiment with two classes. One of them was called Faith in Photography, and one is called Phototherapy, which is really actually therapeutic photography more than probably phototherapy. There's a little bit distinction in there. The first one, the Faith in Photography class, at least my idea for the class was that we wanted to use our words, we wanted to use our cameras, we wanted to use our skills, our gifts to not only document examples of people that are living their faith. It could be nonprofits, it could be people that are involved in ministry, but we were hoping to have our assignments be that we could document these people and we could sort of integrate their workplace a little bit. That soon changed, as we found out, because of the COVID virus. The second class, the phototherapy, is a little different, even though to me it's still going to be built upon a base of faith. We used Philippians 4 as a foundation for the class. And basically there, the Apostle Paul is talking about, if we want to have, to be happy, do we want to be content, we want to feel like we're balanced in our life, then we really have a choice about what we put into our mind, just as you have a choice as what you put into your body. So it was, again, the foundation of the class is that we want to do assignments that take people out of themselves a little bit, so they're not sitting there and looking at all their problems and kind of just wallowing in those problems at times. And it's easy to do, when something bad happens in your life. So I wanted to do, at least that was the mission of the class, was to make assignments that would help people get out of themselves and look outwardly and start looking at things that were positive, start making pictures of things that were good and things that were lovely and things that were a good report. Now, the class is not like the typical photojournalism classes that, we weren't going about photographing car wrecks or breaking news of any sorts. We really, again, we're trying to make assignments that really built upon this positive foundation. One of the things about the class is that, we all had to adjust. Teachers had to adjust, students had to adjust. We had to think about how different our assignments would be. Actually establishing a gratitude journal. And this was a journal that they were supposed to keep every day, that they were supposed to write about the things that they saw, write about the way that they felt, take at least one picture, make at least one picture every day, and then put that in book form, or they could put it in electronic form. They could put it in an electronic document if they wanted. But that was, I felt like that was almost like a life preserver for people. I think that was something that they could hang on to, and they really feel like that they could do and that they could complete. But I do think that was one of the adjustments that we made that was really positive, and I hope that the students would feel the same way. There's been, when I think about the surprises, things that were positive there, for me, the first 2 weeks were so enjoyable. It was so enjoyable to be on a small campus, enjoyable to interact with some of the faculty and particularly even the president, to be able to go to meetings and to listen to those people speak, and then to be able to meet these students which come from diverse backgrounds. We have students that are from inner cities. We have people from Orlando. We have people from Indiana. We have people from live out in the farms, and putting them all together in one place was enjoyable. I really enjoyed getting to know these people, and I just hated it when we had to leave, when we had to shut down so quickly. I don't think we have the interpersonal pictures that we normally would have, but we have different kinds of pictures. We have, we have the world that they lived in and the world that they saw. And I keep saying it's not what I want. It's what you see. I want to see how you see the world. Probably the thing that pleased me the most was when Alex did her, this series of the man who was taking the little boy on the tractor and giving him a ride. you know, that thrilled me because she reacted, you know, spontaneously. She saw something and she grabbed her camera and she photographed it. And that's what we want to encourage these students to do. I want them to be able to react and have a camera with them all the time. I'm thankful. You know, one student said, I'm not mentioning names, one student said it took her a little while, but she said, you know, I like photojournalism again. I think I'm really enjoying this. I never looked at it this way. I never saw it this way. And so that's, if you can do that, if you can open people's eyes and awaken something within them, then it was time well spent.